Yo, 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 yo. Good evening, good evening. Touch Gloves Boxing. I go by the name of Biyenge, featuring yours truly, Tre. When you're ready, Tre. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm just still rocking to the beat, man. I can't even lie, cuz, man. Alright. Yeah, man. What you saying, cuz? Bank holiday weekend.
Oh, lovely, lovely,
Yeah,
lovely.
I know you
First of
got the
May.
shades
Oh,
on.
oh yes, oh yes. I'm tired.
Come on, come on, come on,
I'm
come on. Love that, love that, love that, love that, cuz. Obviously, it's been a good weekend. Obviously, action packed. You know what I
mm,
mean? We've had
mm.
an eventful boxing weekend. Cuz there's a reason why we had to dub this show Night of Champions because we saw a tremendous show. Obviously, we saw the potentially look the biggest fight in women's history
It
happen
was.
yesterday. It
It
was
was the
actually,
biggest.
yeah,
It
no,
was. Listen, it was electrifying.
it was
It was tremendous. It was beautiful.
big up both fighters, man. Big up Amanda Serrano. Big up everyone involved. But cuz, before we get into that, before we get into that, what you saying, cuz, man? Hopefully you're blessed, though.
I'm all good, man. I'm all good. I'm all good. Next week, the big fight next week. Canelo.
Woo! Canelo! Cinco de Mayo as well. So, but, cuz, let's get straight into it, man. Let's get straight
Mm.
into it. You know how we do. Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. So we've got the Irish Pride versus the sensational Puerto Rican. Cuz, how do we start, man? Like, how do we
Listen,
start?
first of all, yeah, I want to big up Eddie Hearn and big up Jake Paul. That
Yeah,
event was amazing. Listen, Madison Square Garden, like two females, main event, mate. This event was better than AJ and Ruiz, the first fight, of course. Do you know what I
yep.
mean? This event was it was on point. The undercard was amazing, but the main event, all right, let's dig straight in.
Mm,
I think it was very close. It was.
mm,
Do you know what? The decision was right. Katie Taylor done really, really well towards the end.
mm,
Um, but listen, Amanda, she done really, really well.
mm.
I think, am I right in saying she's like the first person to rock Katie? It was round five.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah. It's a rockers. That round
that's
was a rockers.
it was
That
round
round
five.
was a rockers,
Literally,
and it felt like, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry to cut you off, cause it felt like for a little second, it felt like watching Hagel and Hearn's first round. Like
mm,
they were going at it, they were going at it,
yes.
swinging. Oh, cuz it was beautiful. But yeah,
Listen,
continue, man.
these women, listen. I call them female warriors. They got heart. They've got heart. You know, 10 rounds straight at it. Literally, they gave it their all. And I'm glad that they're both safe. Kate got the victory, but I would love to see the rematch. I think that
Mm.
fight. I mean, look, in terms of paperwork, I think it done numbers, or I believe it done numbers, and it was just a huge event. I mean, look, what? Put it this way, like, look, Kate is under Matchroom, yeah, and Amanda, she's under what I believe Jake Paul's, and for a YouTuber to come into the boxing scene, to change the boxing scene, to bring in his crowd into the boxing scene, and then to have an actual boxer under him, that's amazing, man. You can't hate on that. You got to appreciate that. Like, that's
You got to big
yeah, man.
up Jake Paul, man.
Big him
That's
up.
why those people that hate on him, because like he's living his dream. You know,
Mm,
he's a boxer now. You know, he's promoting other boxers as well. He's actually helping out Amanda Serrano as well because she's a grafter. She's a warrior, man.
of course.
She's been doing this for a long time. And remember, she come up two divisions as well from
Yeah,
126 to fight Katie Taylor, man, for her undisputed belt, man. So you got to big her up for the way she came and fought. She gave her all cards, man. And I agree with you. That fifth round, that was really close. I felt that if
that.
if she was a bit heavier, Amanda
Mm,
Serrano, I reckon
Should
she
have
could
knocked
have
her out,
taken out. Yeah, she could
of
have
course,
taken
yeah.
out Katie
Because
Taylor, man.
when she gave her that bang, she lost her balance, and it's like
Mm,
she bounced off the rope straight into her because she had to stand. If not, like I think if she'd got knocked down,
mm.
I don't know. I think could she have possibly lost the fight, or would it have been a draw? I don't know.
It's a mad one, like, cause I'm not gonna lie, like, obviously when I looked at the fight again, obviously when you're watching it late,
Yeah.
you can't really sustain like a full concentration, tired and
Mm,
all of that. The timing's a bit crazy, man. But when I watched the fight a few times after, I'm not gonna lie, it was quite close, man. Obviously Serrano, beginning of the rounds, and then obviously Katie Taylor, you would say she won like the end of the rounds as well. She finished
mm.
strong, but that fifth round, I'm not gonna lie, like I just felt that if Serrano was heavier, if she was like
Yes.
a natural 130-pound fighter,
Mm.
I reckon she
But
would have taken her out, man.
Eddie even said round five, he thought that was it. He thought
Yeah,
literally, she's gone.
yeah.
Literally, he literally thought, mate, like this is it. Like she's lost, she's losing. But like I said,
Warrior.
Warrior man, listen, they've got they've got something, man. These female, they've got something. I mean, Jake Paul's saying that it's a robbery. I don't think it's a robbery. I think if anything,
Nice.
run it
Nice.
back again, run it
Run it
back
back
again.
in Ireland. Run it back in her island. You know what I
Mm,
mean? Like, for me, like, it's respectable as well, man, because
yeah.
if, because look, like, she's the Irish queen, the Irish pride. I think you can argue that she's the greatest Irish athlete that they've
Oh
ever
yeah, indeed,
produced,
indeed.
man, in terms of what she's doing for the sport.
Do you know what?
Run it back, man, to Ireland, I
I
reckon.
think just had an idea. I think right. They should run it back in Ireland, and on that undercard, it should be Jake Paul vs Conor McGregor.
Oh, but in Ireland, that would be
Yeah.
it. And you know what? If that fight's gonna happen in Ireland, but we can't wait until next year, St. Patrick's Day, man. I reckon that would have been perfect.
No, no, because they're looking to run it back September, October. So what I'm saying is, if Jake hasn't got an opponent, because Jake should be fighting in August. If he hasn't, then him and Conor McGregor, they should just run it.
That would be
You know,
massive, man.
on
That
the
would be a big
undercard,
Irish. That would be a
that
big
will
Irish
be
event.
huge. That will be literally number wise, like it, mate. It will be big. It will be big, and well, I don't know what the outcome will be, but
You know what? It was a scrappers. The reason why, like, we got to big up both fighters, man. Like Serrano, look, Puerto Rican sensation, and Katie Taylor, Irish pride. They both came to fight. They both made an event. They both, put on the show. They both didn't disappoint. Like, it was worth every penny on the zone. So obviously, pick up the zone, Matchroom, for the facilities to be able to watch this great fight. And look, man, we have to get excited, man, because if this fight happens in Ireland, I think this number two would be absolutely massive. And I think Serrano, because she's been in the ring with Katie Taylor, she's going to
Mm.
come through with a different tactic, man. And it's going to be interesting to see what will happen if
The
they
maddest
win
thing,
again.
right? I was looking at the tail of the tape here, right? Amanda's actually got 30 knockouts. Obviously, I understand in her division she got 30 knockouts, but she's a tough cookie. Do you
Yeah,
think? I mean, do you think that Katie would want to run it back again?
yeah, definitely. She's a warrior. I definitely believe that she is the best female athlete in Irish history, definitely, man. Because you look at what she's achieved in the sport, and look, I just have to quickly run through this comment. Big up Super GX, big up Super GX as well. Is Katie Taylor the best female athlete, considering what she's done for the sport? Cause I'm gonna run that question to you. What do you think, man? And big up Super GX as well.
Yeah, do you know what? Look, she's done well. I think when they say is she the best female athlete, I mean in terms of boxing, in her division, what she done and achieved, yes. But in terms of sport overall, I mean I'm sure there's other females out there who are good in their own division. But
No,
no,
definitely.
she's done really well. She's done really, really, really well, and Eddie's definitely proud of her. And like,
Definitely,
look,
definitely,
she
definitely.
can retire right now because look, she won the Olympics in what was it 2016. She's undisputed. Is it lightweight champion?
Yep.
So she's got nothing. What and like what she's 35.
Mm.
So yeah.
Cuz, let me quickly run through this second
Mm.
question and look, big up Super GX as well, just for lining through these great questions as well. Look, does Katie Taylor have the potential to be bigger than Conor McGregor, Mr.
Um,
Notorious? Cuz.
I will probably say no. Reasons for Connor's got character. You need that. See what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
With Katie, she's just humble. She's
Yeah,
just
I love that. I love that. I love that about
good
her, man. I can't
sportsmanship. She's
lie.
humble. Where Connor, he's got character, man.
I like Conor McGregor as well, man. I'm not
Mm.
gonna lie. He brings a full package in terms of obviously he's done what he's done in the ring, on the opposite octagon or whatever you want to call it, and he's obviously done the crossover. He's been in the ring with Mayweather, and he brings different energy, man. So look, big up, big up, big up both great Irish athletes. I think they're doing well to represent their country, and to see them both on the undercard together in just number two fight, I think that'll be absolutely tremendous, like you said, cuz man. But look, I just want to run through this one, cuz like for me, I'm not gonna lie, this kid for me is extra, extra, extra special. He reminds me of a young Mayweather, but he's a hybrid between Mayweather and Errol Spence Jr. So I'm gonna go for Shakur Stevenson here. He obviously won his fight yesterday and became the unified junior lightweight champion, obviously dominating Oscar Valdez with a masterclass. Cuz, what do you have to say about Shakur Stevenson? And what do you have to say about the fight, cuz?
Well, the fight was only going one way, from the beginning to the end, only going one way. Shakur Stevenson, like he's talented. There's something about him, like you said, he reminds me of a younger version of Floyd Mayweather, and I see a bit of Errol Spence in him. But I can see him unifying, that division, the junior lightweight division, and I can possibly see him becoming a threat in the lightweight division. That's my opinion.
So you're looking at the likes of Haney, Cambosis Jr., Ryan Garcia, these fighters that are sort of in that
Yes,
division.
yes,
So yeah, he looks good. He looks strong. I think he
yeah.
looks like a big. He looks like he's quite big for his division. After he sort of makes the weight and goes up, it's going to be really interesting just to see his growth. Because remember, he's still so young as well, man. And
Mm,
but he looks very mature. He looks like he's been there already in terms
of
of
course,
how he fights in the ring, man. And it was a
he's
tough,
hungry.
tough, tough fight.
He's hungry.
He's
You know,
very,
he's
very
hungry.
hungry.
He's hungry. Like I said, listen. When he moves up, he's going to be a problem. Don't get me wrong. In that division at the moment, we've got serious people in the lightweight division. You've got what? Cambosis, you've got Haney, you've got Javante Davis, you've got Ryan Garcia. Obviously, you've got more, but those are the one at the moment that who actually, they've got their O's at the moment.
Yeah, they got their O's,
Their
exactly.
O's at
They've
the
got their
moment,
O's, yeah,
Not to
yeah.
say, oh, because they've got their O's, they're better than anybody else. But no, but I'm just saying, literally, they've got their O's. But I would like to see when Shakur moves up to fight Garcia. That's a fight.
That's gonna be a top, top, top fight, man. And I'm not even gonna lie
That's
to you,
if.
guys. That's if it
Yeah,
happens, of course, man. Obviously, Stevenson has to clear up the division, but look, I
yeah.
predict he will. The boy is, he's not even a boy, man. The man is super. He's talented. Like just
Mm,
looking at the way he fights, the way he controlled the fight. I believe that Valdez landed like less than 20 jabs in the fight. So it just says a lot, man, about the way Shakur just dominated him, and he just
I'm
felt
not.
like he was in control.
I'm not too sure on which round it was. I don't know if it was round 2 or 3. Was that a knockdown?
Definitely, yeah. Caught him with the check hook. Definitely, the check left hook. Caught him. Caught him definitely. Cause if there was no ropes, he's gone. He's gone. Cause think
You
about it.
know.
People forget about those ropes do rescue fighters, man. And
Mm,
when you caught him with that check left hook, he fell towards the ropes, man. The ropes sort of saved him. Then he caught him with that shot. It obviously didn't catch him cleanly, but I reckon from that check hook, that left hook, he was done, in my opinion. And I'll call it a knockdown, definitely. And I think that's what got Valdez very frustrated throughout the whole of the fight. So
mm.
at that point, he was thinking, "Oh man, I'm down in the cards now. I need to just press, 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 press." And I didn't really see much jabs from him. He was just looking for that one big shot, and it just fell in Shakur Stevenson's hands, in my opinion. And he just dominated and looked smooth, looked chilled. And cuz I'm gonna say this again, he reminds me of a young Mayweather in terms of his style, like in terms of how assured he is, and in terms of how he picks his shots as well. It reminds me of a young Errol Spence as well. So it's a hybrid between the two, and for me, that's a dangerous, dangerous superstar that we could be seeing in the next few years, in my opinion. We could be looking at the next pound for pound king.
Possibly, yeah. Could be possibly,
Yeah,
possibly.
definitely, definitely. But cuz, let me just throw a little question out there for you, of
Mm.
course. And look, big up, Simon says that big up, big up. We do obviously appreciate your comments, and we do appreciate everything that you do say. Obviously, Simon says, is there a crossover fight out there for Katie Taylor? So crossover, we're not too sure. Do you mean crossover as in fight a YouTuber, or crossover? Um, I don't know. Crossover. What you saying, cuz? What you saying about that
Um,
question?
Probably talking about what he could be referring to going into UFC or fighting someone in a different division. Like I remember before, Clarissa Shields, she wanted to fight
Ooh.
Katie Taylor at catchweight. This
Ooh.
was a few years
Would
ago.
you want to see that?
Why not? Boxing, man. Listen, boxing. Look, listen. I'm loving women's boxing at the moment. I'm a fan.
Yeah,
Not to
yeah.
say I wasn't a fan before, no, but literally, like women, women in the politest way, like women, they've got yeah,
Cause,
you know,
cause
warriors.
that's why I'm gonna use this platform to big up
Mm.
Raquel, Pretty Beast, Miller as well. Like that's a fighter that everyone has to look out for as well. Like soon, obviously, she'll be jumping on the show at some point. So just big up Pretty Beast as well, man. But cause I don't know how we're gonna do this, man, but we need to somehow think about what's gonna happen next with Shakur Stevenson. So, what do you think? Like after this big win, he obviously proposed to his fiance. Look,
Mm.
big up, Shakur Stevenson for making that commitment and showing that he's a great man. Especially, he's had that child. He's had a child with this woman as well, man. So he's doing the right thing. So big up. But what's next for the king?
Well,
What's
like
next
I
for him?
said, he has to, clear. Well, it's up to him if he wants to clear up the division and then move up. Move up. He's still young. Do you know what I'm saying? He needs to challenge himself. So
Mm.
I believe maybe next year he should be, the undisputed. Well, no, this year, in fact. Sorry. Yeah. If he beats his opponents, of course, and then by next year he should move up.
No, yeah, I think that's a fair prediction as well. And do you potentially see him sort of moving up more than one weight division? In fact, do you potentially see him maybe when he's in his prime, maybe 28, 29, being in welterweight, maybe, or that? Do you
We'll
see?
You know what? It's too early to say. It comes down to him and how he feels, So it's really up to him. For now, I'll say move up next once he completes he unifies this division. But it's still early days, because like, remember, this is boxing. Anything can happen in boxing. We've said it over and over and over. Anything can happen in boxing. And one thing I must say, like the performance, both performance was amazing. It was better than last week's performance. I ain't gonna say much about that, but yeah. But you
Yeah,
know, um,
yeah.
anything is possible in boxing. I mean, talk about boxing.
Yeah.
they were saying that there's a possibility that, well, Fury's saying that he's actually, retiring. So, that belt, it can go anywhere.
Ooh, but wait, cause alright, if you were matchmaker
Yeah.
and someone said to you, "Look, Mr. Sports Entertainment, we need you to create an event. We need you to have on that event card. We need you to host the WBC heavyweight championship bout. What two fighters are you choosing to contest for that vacant title?"
Andrew Ruiz and Wilder.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, where
Yeah.
you doing it? Where you doing? What venue?
Madison Square Garden.
Oh, he's taking it back to the Mecca.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Andrew
Mecca.
Ruiz and Wilder.
Mm.
You know,
Undercard and undercard.
on the undercard. Interesting. I don't know. Oh no, on the undercard, I'll probably put Derek Chisora and Luis Ortiz
Oh, that would be a fun.
and Dylan White and Baby Miller.
Oh my days, nah, man. This is sounds like a WrestleMania event or something, man. Just
Of course.
sluggers
Or
after sluggers after
unless
sluggers.
unless unless they want to do a tournament for the WBC. Do you know what I mean?
Cause I'm waiting. You know what tournament I'm waiting to see in the heavyweight division, cause because this will crown the undisputed champion, the Muhammad Ali Trophy. If we done that for the heavyweight division, where the best fight the best all the way up to a final, cause there would be an undisputed champion. If they did the Muhammad Ali Trophy for the heavyweight division, that would actually crown the heavyweight division a true madness, man. If that actually happens, man. Like honestly, imagine the
Mm.
winner is the undisputed champion and holds that Muhammad Ali trophy as well, the one that Usyk's won as well. Like remember that as well. That
Yeah.
Josh Taylor's won that. Like that trophy represents a lot because it's a tournament. You've got to fight the best. Like there's no hiding. The the best fight the best. So it's champions, mandatories, like people within like the top 5 to 10 rankings.
Mm.
Like you're fighting the best cuz. So why can't we see that in the heavyweight division?
Too many. Too many politics, man. Too many
I know,
promoters.
man,
Too
I
many
know,
this
but
and
we
that.
need to see that. Like this,
It could potentially happen one day, not now. Maybe in the next 5 to 10 years' time.
oh,
Yeah,
he's
but
giving
at
us
the
a five
moment,
to ten years card, man.
yeah, at the moment, this
Mm,
this this separate division is actually it's electrifying at the moment.
it is, man.
But
It is to be
when you
fair,
say
man.
that heavyweight division, I don't really. What about cruiserweight division? We still got decent people in cruiserweight.
Oh, that can come up for you saying the source.
Not just come up here, like clear the cruiserweight division.
Okay. So we've got obviously the Bivol fight that's coming in it.
Sorry.
We've got the Bivol fight that's coming, Canelo and Bivol.
Yeah. Yes. Oh.
So
That
exactly.
that that will be actually an interesting fight.
Mm,
Now, with that fight, I don't like. Look, I know. Look, Canelo's number one going into this fight.
mm.
Um, will he win? Yes. Let's just be real. But
But we can't just say he will because he's going. It's
listen.
cruiserweight, you know. It's a lot
Look,
of weight. It's a lot of weight. I know
it's
Canelo.
a lot of weight, yeah. But remember, yeah, not long ago, yeah, he wanted to fight Makabu, the Congolese cruiserweight champion, yeah,
Yeah.
and that fight never went through. Remember, cruiserweight is heavier than light
Mm,
heavyweight. Do you know what I mean? So I think, and not just that. Remember, Canelo has fought in light heavyweight before. You remember he fought what's his name? The
Kovalev,
guy
yeah,
who beat
Kovalev,
God, huh?
Kovalev.
Yeah. So Canelo's all right with lightweight. He's cool, man. Don't be fooled, man. That's what I'm saying. Like I said to you before, if Canelo wants to move up to cruiserweight, yeah, he should fight the source.
Sauce, but does he want it with the sauce?
Oh
Does he
boy,
want
like,
it with the sauce in the
boy.
London Stadium? Yeah, Olympic Stadium. Like, make it happen. Make it happen. If
Well,
he, if
well,
he,
well. He can potentially. I've said it before. I don't know how true this is, but Eddie Hearn did say. Remember, you got Joshua Bawatsi and Craig Richards.
Yeah,
fighting
that's coming up.
fighting this month on the 21st.
Yeah, yeah, coming
Now,
up. Yeah,
the winner, the winner could potentially fight Canelo. That's if Canelo gets through his
they're
opponent
both. Yeah, yeah,
and gets through. I think he might be fighting what's his name, Triple G for the trilogy.
yeah. Ooh, that's
And then
Canelo's
Canelo,
gonna
he
have a
wants to fight here
massive
in the UK. So here in the UK, he's either got is it Jack Ryder? I've forgotten his name.
Jack Ryder.
Jack Ryder, yeah, or the
Oh,
winner
that's
out
like
of
middleweight, man.
middleweight, because obviously
See
Jack
how he's
Ryder.
just fluctuating up in weight, man. It's
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying. Because do you know what it
Yeah,
is? He said it. Listen, he said it, Eddie, easy, easy money. You know, but that's what I'm saying. Like
yeah, yeah.
he could come here, bro. It can all go wrong. He can come here in the UK. Ryder can either beat him or the winner of Craig and Joshua.
It's true.
Listen, anything is possible. I've said this time and time and time. Anything is possible. I know we give our predictions and this and that, but that's it. Craig and Joshua.
Yeah.
What's your prediction?
Buat's gonna win, man. Just business. He's gonna get the job
Yeah.
done. Yeah, I reckon he's gonna get the job done. Like he says, man, it's just business. Gets in the ring, does what he needs to do, and he's gonna set up that super fight, man. Do you know what I mean? He's gonna set up that super fight that we all want to see. We don't even need to mention the names. It's East London, South London, massive war, but not war in that aspect, but war
Yeah.
as in like this is gonna be a very competitive fight between two
Mm.
lions. I'm talking about lions in the camp versus just business. I think that will be a massive, massive fight in the near future. If both guys get through their hurdles. I don't know what's going on with Yard, but I'm sure he's got something special because I believe Smith is fighting Bertabiev, I believe.
Uh, yes. I think no. Is it? Do you know? I'm not too sure. I think so. Is it by Smith or? Wait, hold on. Smith's the one who he currently holds the. Is it the WBO?
Yeah, one of the belts, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Then yes, indeed, yes. And then hopefully the winner out of that, then yes.
Then Yard will finally get his title shot. I'm hoping, yeah, he
Mm.
gets his title shot and fights at London Stadium. I've said this a few times. I think that would be massive for him. Someone from the area, and I think that would be massive for the community because obviously West Ham, even though they didn't win today, but the energy, the community, Newham Borough, obviously they're doing big bits, man. So I think this would be massive for the community to bring a world title fight to the stadium, especially it's the Olympic Stadium at the end of the day, man. So it is historic in itself. So I could see it selling out, man. Big one. Could be Queensberry.
With yeah, well. We
Mm.
have to see. Eddie might win the bid. Who knows? I don't know.
Ooh,
But
revenge in it.
back to Watsy and Richards.
Yeah.
Um, I'm sitting on the fence. You'll probably say why?
Oh, serious. All right,
Because
what are you saying?
look, because Richard, he's got that experience in it fighting at world level. Not to say Puerto hasn't, clearly he has, but I'm looking at the height. I feel that the only way Craig could win this fight is if he doesn't trade with Boatsi. He
Okay,
fights on the
yeah,
outside,
yeah,
with his
yeah.
reach. But the only way Boatsi can win this if he gets in close and breaks the body. So
Mm,
I can really see it. I can actually see this fight being a draw as well. But
mm.
listen, I'm backing both man. I'm from South Hanoi, so So either
Yeah,
way,
yeah, yeah,
we're
yeah. I
all
know.
winning. Winning.
Yeah, everyone's winning. Everyone's winning,
Yeah,
man.
but
Obviously,
it will be. I mean, look, I'm just excited to think that okay, this is a big event, and mate, one of them could potentially be fighting Canelo. Bro, do you know how mad that is? Just
crazy.
deep it. Like, beat Canelo or not beat Canelo, bro, your bank account is alive.
Gone
yo,
clear. You know the
I
words
mean,
gone
look,
clear.
so it's quite there. Bro, ever since Billy fought Canelo, I ain't heard Billy. He's enjoying life. Bro,
Gone
it's
clear,
mad.
bro. He's
That's what
gone
I'm saying.
clear,
It's
man.
crazy. Like,
Living
it just
life,
goes
man.
back to say, yeah, is it legacy or is it about the money? Listen, it
Hey,
comes to a point, yeah, you
I,
got to say to yourself, like, whew, bro, I just made X, Y, Z. Do I really want to get punched in the face? Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm good. Do you know what I mean? And look, big up the fighters and the warriors that get in the ring and do what they do for entertainment. But at the end of the day, they are prize fighters, and especially if they're promoting the fight and then if they bring a massive following and they're doing their part off the ring, like yeah, man. Do they really need to come back off their big payday? Not
Well,
really.
look, at the end of the day, remember,
It depends on them.
it's their job. If they
Obviously,
love
yeah.
what they do,
If they love
then
what they do,
yeah, yeah, but yeah, man. Listen,
that's it.
this year is just gonna be an exciting time for boxing. Boxing's on pretty much every month now. So I'm happy about
Every
that.
month, every
And
month.
I'm still waiting for the announcement of Usyk and Joshua 2.
Yeah, that's the big one. The obviously the Ukrainian
Mm,
warrior, the slick
yeah.
southpaw. He's gonna obviously bring it up. I believe he's gonna bring it, and it's gonna be a tough fight, man. But let's see
Mm,
if AJ is gonna switch it up and do
mm,
what he does to get that victory, so it can be the two-time.
yeah. 2 times, bro. It'll be 3 times.
Oh, you see, I lost even count. Steve AJ, I lost count. I lost count with him. It's that mad.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But look, big up, cuz as well. Big
Mm,
up our viewers. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Obviously, all we're doing is bringing boxing content to the boxing world, bringing some excitement, some different energy, and some honest reviews. But cuz obviously you're Mister Sports Entertainment. Like,
mm.
how you gonna end this for us, cuz? Like, how you
Do
gonna
you know what?
end this for
I'm
us?
gonna end this well. For every professional boxers out there watching this, right? Highlight me. Well, shout at me. Literally, I want to do a boxing training camp. I want to literally be inside a boxer's mind, like what they go through physically and mentally. So that's something I want to do this year. So like anyone who's doing training camp, just listen, shout me on the Instagram. The name's Biyenge here. But yeah, and just remember, we do this every weekend, 7:30. We are Touch Gloves Boxing. I go by the name Biyenge, featuring yours truly, Trey. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. We're out.
Big up, big up.